I'm not impressed with the whoop-de-whoop. I don't know who's who, and I can't pretend like I'm hip to it. No hula hoop, and I can't lie like I like this shit like I usually do. And I'm just not impressed by you niggas rapping fast who sound like one big asthma attack, but trash when I'm rapping it back. Who you put in your top 5 and claim they the savior of rap? Whoa. So many friends turn to enemies, they frenemies. I don't know why I act like I'm surprised.
Wow. Look at these 14s right here, man. I was wearing these so much that I actually used to clean them. And I don't know if you can see it, but like the grays turn different. Like this is darker gray. You can't really see it even looking from the natural eye. But this is lighter gray because I didn't clean up here this far. But there must have been something right here because I got it wet and you can tell that this part used to be wet. It's crazy. What we have here is a pair of shoes that I bought. Me and my friend D-Babe, we bought these together so that we can wear these to a modeling show and end up loving them after the show was over. These shoes got a lot of wear out of me. They actually came with a strap, which is tucked inside. They come with straps that hang down and you can actually tie around like a Nike Dunk, but I didn't like that, or Air Force One, I didn't like that, so I took it off. Pretty dope. This material right here, this shiny ass shit, I don't know what that is, but that shit got a pearl ass metallic pearl gloss on it, and then you got the regular white leather right there, so that's kind of dope too. Another shoe that I would never wear, a Retro 2, but damn, this bitch is sexy. Way sexier than the snakeskin black and red versions, but shit, I just don't want to wear this shoe because once again, you got this obvious ass black leather that's gonna get creased up and people gonna be like, yo, them shoes old as hell when they really brand new. Another one of the original 23 that made it to Vegas from Gary, Indiana, bro. As you can see, the yellow, that shit's starting to turn yellow as hell, bro. That shit is nasty yellow, but that just come from being worn, one, being old, two, and just fucking being the material. This shit doesn't just last forever, bro. Especially when you wear it, especially when you clean it. Now, I'm sure that I've tried to clean this shit, and that's probably the reason why it's turning yellow. I've tried to clean it too much with something that I was using that shouldn't have been on the material, obviously, but long story short, these shoes are still very wearable. They're still very clean. They're just a shoe that's so old, it means so much to me, I just don't see myself wearing it no more. Now, I talked to you about the player exclusives earlier. This is the other CP3, the Chris Paul Away Edition, bruh. I showed you the home 13s. This is the away 13s. And like I said about the 9s, man, the Kobe supposedly player exclusives, if they don't got the player's name or number on them, bruh, they're just another Jordan. And this obviously is just not another Jordan. It has CP3 on it, guys. So take notes. Now, obviously, I'm not all Jordans, right? I have designer shoes, Giuseppe's, Buscemi's, Jordans, Nike Dunks, Nike SBs. I have Chuck Taylors. I have all kind of shoes, Air Max. But guys, Adidas and Nike Roshis. I bought both of these pair of shoes this year, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do something comfortable, and I'm just gonna do something that no one expects me to do, especially JC from Urban Necessities. And when I picked these up, I asked him, I was like, yo, am I getting closer to Yeezys? He was like, you're on the right steps. You're taking the right steps to getting some Yeezys. And then I was like, okay, let me get these Nike Roshis because these are comfortable as well. Just like the Yeezys are supposed to be. And they got that little big fat back on the back. So I was like, if I can get used to wearing these without too many people saying, okay, forget that. Without too many people saying, yo, them shoes ugly, then I might find myself buying some Yeezys in the near future. And no one said these shoes was ugly. Matter of fact, on Instagram, they was loving these. I'm just saying. This is another Retro 1, but just not any other Retro 1, guys. This shoe came out a long time ago. It's another one of the original 23 that came from Vegas. That came to Vegas from Indiana. I bought these shoes in Gary, Indiana, and it made it out here with me, man. This is before YouTube, and this was actually before I knew how much I loved purple. But literally, when I got these shoes, I was like, yo, that purple though. You know, it wasn't so much of the blue, it was the purple. It was like, yo, that shit's cold. And I ended up getting these shoes, and I wore the shit out of them, bro. I wore them so much, man. I worked out on my legs last night, so it's kind of hard for me to bend down, guys, but hey, I'm gonna have to do it because we almost done, right? These are the Reflector 13s. I remember when I first wore these, bro. People was looking. Now, I ain't gonna say they not ugly. Okay, I'm not gonna say they not ugly. I'm not gonna say that. They are a little bit ugly, but it's what they do, man. You can't really see it with the light, but it's what they do that make them, all right? Now, they still got the plastic on them right there. I haven't took that off. I have wore them a lot. But they actually reflect. They have this reflective material that reflects when it's nighttime. Anything that shines off this shoe, kind of like you're seeing there, it's gonna be obvious. You're gonna see, you're like, whoa, that's tight. Another one of the original shoes that came with me to Las Vegas from Gary. It's pretty beat up, yellowed on the back. I mean, but it's crazy because I love threes. I used to really wear the shit out of these because like they were comfortable, alright? They were so comfortable and they just met the criteria of what I was trying to do. They were classy. These some reflector ass shoes right here, bro. I remember getting these shoes just to work out in only. Because you know the neon green like workout clothes, that's like bright. Everyone notices that when you rocking these colors in the gym. So I had to get these specifically to train in, to train super hard in, and so that I can be noticed when I'm training. I don't want people overlooking me when I'm going beast mode in the gym. You already saw some of my 4th of July shoes that I was rocking in the last recent years and the holidays or whatever, but these are shoes that came from Gary, Indiana, man. This is one of the last 4th of July shoes I rocked in Gary before I moved to Las Vegas. It's patent leather, it's still kind of clean, you know, it's super old, I ain't gonna lie, but it's still clean. It's so clean because they came out, not me, they came out with so many more Independence Day shoes. I haven't been able to rock this shoe. I've been rocking the newer ones. So yeah, this shoe was kind of, it was able to stay preserved or whatever in the box and looking good to this day. And guys, if you have these shoes, then you know these shoes was dope when they first came out. Everybody was rocking them on the 4th. So yeah, I mentioned earlier, like people used to get on me for buying the same shoe just with a different color, slight change. This was that shoe I was talking about. Had the infrared 6s and then I got these. They like, really nigga, did you just paint that part? I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Dude, really? You can't wear the infrareds with blue and you can't wear the blue with some red, so you might as well get 2 shoes. These are some Nikes right here, bruh. These are some baseball shoes, actually. These are called Nomo. I think that was his last name, Nomo. Yeah, he was a baseball player. And bruh, I remember when I first seen these shoes, I'm like, yo, I need them shark teeth shoes right there. And these end up being baseball kicks. And the first baseball kicks I had was Ken Griffey Jr.'s, which I've already threw all them away. They're so fucking old and beat up. But I kept these for some reason. Only because not too many people had this colorway. They had this shoe, but not this colorway. I should have knew I was missing something when I didn't see these in my hand, right? These 14s came straight from Gary, Indiana, bro. Another one of the original pair. The plastic is still on there. That's crazy. I was gonna say, I left the plastic on there as well, but I wore these shoes out, bro. Look how I got the bitches tied up. You can see that shit creasing up. Yeah. I just showed you guys some 14s, and these are the low top 14s that I promised I would never buy, or when I bought I would never wear. But I ended up putting them on, and I found out that the low top 14s was better looking than the mid top 14s, and that was crazy. But yeah, that's just for style purposes only. As far as like gym, like playing basketball, I think the mid tops are better for your ankle support, but these just look so much cleaner when you're rocking the jeans on them because they're not so hot. So they don't hold your jean up so high, basically is what I'm trying to say. But these mugs are definitely tight. These are the Ferrari blue 14s that I had got when I lived at the other house. So shout out to all of you guys, because if you can remember when I got these, then you know you've been watching me for a long time. LeBron has some sick colorways, and you guys know how I feel about purple, so I had to go ahead and cop these. These are like Charlotte Hornets colors, if you ask me. And I just like the detail that they put in on them. I remember looking at these LeBron saying, wow, Jordan doesn't care about us because he doesn't do all this. And then the playoff 8s. Everybody know Jordan ain't never lost the playoffs. He's always came away with that ring, man. And whatever he needed to do, he's always done just that. So these playoff 8s right here, these mean a lot to me because he rocked these, bro. And you know how I feel about shoes that Jordan wore himself to accomplish what he accomplished, man. He did a lot in these shoes, bro. He did a lot in these shoes. So I had to cop these shoes. Not only did I have to cop them, I had to wear them. If Jordan wore them, I can wear them. Point blank periods. Bruh. The box on these was super dope too. Like, I should have kept the boxes, but it's cool though. It's really cool though because these boxes are better. I can see my shoes. But yo, this shoe was super dope. I remember getting this from Vegas. I had to call a couple places. I'm like, yo, y'all got them? They're like, no, we don't got them. I'm like, is it really that hard to get some LeBrons? And then I went in person and I saw they did have them. They was just lying. Yeah. The Cardinal 7s, bruh. One of the original pair of shoes that came with me from Gary, Indiana. Only difference is I did not beat this shoe up like I did the rest of the shoes. But it is old, so it's gonna show a little bit of resemblance of old, like the shoestring is not that white no more. But Other than that, I've never really creased these shoes up. I have wore them, but I didn't like mess them up like the other shoes that I got. Last but not least, guys, another original shoe that came with me from Gary, Indiana. This shoe came out on my birthday as well. This is like the second shoe that I was able to buy on my birthday. That was a 7. I already showed the other 7 that came out on my birthday, but these came out a long time ago when I still lived in Gary, Indiana, and I was able to buy me a pair and my little brother Kenneth a pair because I was like, yo, I need somebody else to have these shoes because you know what? On my birthday, they don't be selling out. Like, people don't be buying shoes for some reason. That's weird. But I love these shoes, and I don't care who didn't. I had to get these for me and my little brother Kenneth. So shout out to you. I know you watch it. I know you remember these shoes. I don't know if you still got them, but as you can see, I do. Now, guys, I just showed you everything. Now, of course, I've skipped over a little bit of something here and there, but who really cares? Because in the long run, you guys saw the heat, and that's what matters. But what I didn't take out of the box was the Nike Air Mag, and I'm sure a lot of you came for this shoe specifically. Guys, this is the holy grail of my whole entire collection. This is the shoe that I would do anything for, okay, guys? That's why this shoe magically appeared in my life, period. Everything about this shoe symbolizes me. Uniqueness, okay? Uniqueness, period. I am unique in my own way, which is why so many people strive to be just like me. But not only do they strive to be just like me, they strive to be a better me. But see, I can't knock them for that, guys, because I should strive to be a better me at the end of the day. I shouldn't let these guys be a better me than me. Then they have you thinking they're a better me. No, guys, what I need you all to do, though, is to think deep in your brains and remember for a change where you came from.
What's happening, Wolfpack and cool kids? It's your boy, CJ So Cool, and I'm back again, man. I done already showed you guys the rest of the collection. I've already put the shoes back upstairs where they belong. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, then you already knew that. But I have been all in the comment section, and guys, guess what? All I can see is, where's part 2? Part 2. Do another part 2. Don't forget about part 2. You promised us part 2. Do part 2. So guys, that was part 2. But, of course, you know CJ wasn't done, right? Of course I was going to add some new shoes to the collection. But I ain't going to be bringing the whole collection downstairs every time. Now, that's just insane. Who the hell is going to be helping me? This shit is crazy, alright? Now, I've seen a lot of you guys in the comment section saying, oh, it's not 140 pair. It's 138, or it's 139, or it's this, or it's that. Guys, I mentioned in the video I didn't bring all my shoes downstairs, right? No one knows how many pairs of shoes CJ So Cool has. But when it comes to shoes that I brought downstairs, if you want to start adding on after that, then go ahead and feel free to do what you do. But no one will ever know how many shoes I have all together, because a shoe is a shoe. Don't matter if Jordan made it, Nike made it, Giuseppe made it, Buscemi made it, Louis made it, Gucci made it. A shoe is a shoe, guys. We get the point, right? Well, anyway, what we have in front of me is my latest 3 pickups. One of them I actually went and had to go get from the Connect, and then 2 of them I had sent to me as usual, guys. Now, a lot of you are always asking me, what websites do you use? Dude, I don't trust too many websites, all right? But I trust Flight Club. I trust Urban Necessities. So, if you don't use those 2, then I don't know what to tell you. You want to be cheap and go through some unknown website that some of these people are offering you, then you do what you do. For me, if I can't get it out of those places that I named, then I won't be getting it at all. But first up, guys, we gotta show you one of the pickups, and it is the Black Cat 6s. I barely got any room. God damn, I need to move this box, because you know I don't really mess with boxes no more. Yeah, so let's just let's get that out the way, because I don't mess with boxes no more, guys. I got my plastic cases now. That's what I'm gonna call them. They're plastic cases, guys. And a lot of you were asking me, where did you get the plastic cases from? You were calling them plastic shells or whatever. I got them from Amazon. Shout out to the man who told me about them, Flatbush23. He has a YouTube. He's always on the game, PlayStation 4. He actually hit me up one day and told me, like, yo, look at this picture. He sent me a picture of his closet. I'm like, yo, I love that. I've already been seeing people do that, and I was already thinking about doing it, but just like you guys, I didn't have a clue as to what to do. So I went to Amazon.com, and then I found out that they sold them by the 6 case. So you can buy 6 at a time for like $70, right? So I ended up having to buy a lot, guys. But either way it goes, they do a lot for me. I can see every shoe as you already saw. And it has the front case, so that I can literally open it from the front. I don't have to pick up every box. I don't have to pick up anything. I can just open it and everything is just perfect. It made my life so much better. So hopefully you guys can find that on Amazon, because that's exactly where I found it at. Now these shoes right here, I bought these on Snapchat. I didn't vlog it. I only took the phone and Snapchatted or whatever. So if you are following me on Snapchat and you can vouch for me, you saw that I bought these not only for me, I also bought these for Leonidas. So shout out to Leonidas gang. He's actually wearing it right now. He wore them to school. So Leonidas has the Black Cat 6s as well. And that's because when I got the picture, I showed Leon and he was like, oh, those tight. So I was like, for sure, I'm gonna go ahead and cop for you too. They all black, man. Every boy deserves these. Every kid, every man, every boy deserves a pair of all black Jordans that you know you can rock and you ain't gotta worry about colors. You can just rock this. Now, truth be told, they got a lot of holes going on. I don't know what's up with all the holes, but hey, I ain't gonna complain. Jordan doing his little new thing for the year of 2017. And guys, these shoes right here are definitely tight. So Leonidas is at school right now, probably getting compliments on them. And I'm gonna be getting compliments on them when I rock them as well. Now guys, I'm just gonna do something different and tell you what's in these boxes before I open them up, because I don't know which one is which, but I'm gonna tell you what I bought. All right, I bought the Doernbecher 6s. Now these shoes came out so freaking long ago, but I kid you not, I had them when they originally released, guys. All right, now these shoes came out and it was crazy. You cannot get them from no regular store, like period. This is not regular release, one of them. Then the other one is the Oreo 6, one of my favorite shoes in the whole wide world. I also had that shoe when it came out. That was a general release, but it was the most beautiful 6 I have ever seen in my life. Now, before I take these shoes out, I don't want nobody thinking I'm in the Illuminati because I got 3 6s, okay? Because that's 1, this 2, and this is 3. All these are 6s today. But this is no intention, all right? I don't look at the hypebeast stuff. I don't look at the Yeezys and all the stuff that you hypebeasts look at. I don't care about that. I look at the stuff I want. And speaking of hypebeasts, yes, I'm rocking the Kais shirt right now. Shout out to Kais and the whole sneakerhead community, man. Shout out to all of you guys, man. But now it's time to crack open these boxes. This is the heat. This right here is the definition of heat. Right now I can see the fumes coming up. I don't know about you, but I can see the heat fumes starting to rise. And I opened the box upside down, guys. And I did that on purpose because I don't want to burn anything up. I know that a lot of stuff is probably on fire right now. But guys, I just want to see the Doernbecher 6s first. All right, guys. I got to stretch. Had to stretch it out. Had to stretch it out. Right now, we have a shoe from 2009 and a shoe from 2010 right here in front of us, guys. We talking 8 and 7-year-old shoes right here in front of us. I don't know who's bringing you this type of heat. Like, okay, let me rephrase that. I do know who's bringing you this type of heat, okay? And they just so happen to own the casino. So we're not gonna get on that, okay? Because yes, the perfect pair has more shoes than CJ So Cool. Yes, Kais himself, he have more shoes than me as well. But guys, let's keep it 1,000. As me coming up from a little kid from the hood, man, I ain't got nothing, man. This all I got. I'm proud of what I have, man. And you can't take this from me. You can't take this joy from me. I don't care what you do or what you say. You just can't take this from me. And guys, it is time to unveil the most badass shoes ever created on this freaking earth. I don't care what nobody said. Oh my God. Oh. Do you see that? I'm literally holding a fireball right now. I don't need no effects. Look at that. Oh my God. The beauty, the fact that I'm holding this shoe in my hand right now, all over again, guys, it's like deja vu. When I first opened this box, when I first got this shoe, oh man, back in 2009, oh my God, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was the king. Oh my God. They have found their way back into my life, and I will never let them go again. Now, of course, you guys want to hear the story. What happened? How did I lose these shoes, right? What happened? How could you ever get rid of this? Well, let me explain it, man. It was hard times. I haven't always been a YouTuber, or I didn't always work in the casino. I wasn't always blessed, quote unquote, but I always made sure I had stuff, right? Now, there was a time where I needed money, so I used to sell my shoes, and this was one of the shoes that I sold. Obviously, who wouldn't want to buy this? It was too easy to sell. As soon as I said it's for sale, everybody was coming out of everywhere like, yo, let me get that, let me get that. And no, they didn't have a lot of money. This shoe right now is 10 times the amount of what I paid for when I first got it. When I got this shoe, it was like 200. 200. This shoe is like 2,000 now. Yeah, big difference. But guys, it's worth every penny, man. Am I gonna wear it? Hell yeah. I used to wear the other pair. The pair that I had at first, I wore the shit out of, man. Inside the tongue, it says game time. Now that is game time, man. Once I pull these out, it's game time. I don't know if you can see inside too well, but the stitching is crazy. They did some crazy stuff. Like, this is one of those Jordans where they actually went in. And of course, on Doernbechers, they always go in because the child made these, right? Some kid in the children's hospital made these, which is why they are so tight, man. Now, I done showed these Doernbechers so much that I done almost forgot that we got another pair of shoes. So let's just pull them out as well, so you guys won't be like, well, what about the Oreo 6s? Because some of you guys weren't even born when these shoes came out. Wow. I'm serious, guys. You were not even born. You were still in your father's sack. Oh my God. Oh my. Ooh. They smell so dead stock. Like, they smell like they have never been worn. Oh my God. I know they ain't never been worn, but they just got that smell. You know that new car smell. Oh my God. These shoes, not for the exception of the ones in the middle, these shoes mean a lot to me. These are new. They just came out, so of course I have no history with them, right? But the Oreo 6s, guys, I have history with these shoes. I used to wear them so much that they turned yellow. I wore them so much that I barely even was able to sell them. I think I sold them for like $120 and was happy about it. But now I'm so happy that I own this shoe again. I will never, ever think about selling this shoe again. That goes for all of my shoes, period. I'm never selling the shoe that I have. If I have it, it's mine. No one's going to get that shoe from me, period. And this is one of those shoes that, like, you can't tell me this ain't heat. This is certified heat right here, bruh. This is a Oreo 6, bruh. The original Oreo. This is back in the day before they was doing all the black Oreos. Now, this is the white and black Oreo. Okay? They should have called this 101 Dalmatians, if you ask me. But they called it the Oreo 6s, and I'm going to rock with that, man. I will forever love this shoe. I cannot wait to put this on, man. I ain't going to have so much fun swagging out in these because it's easy. It's white and black, man. I can do that all day with my eyes closed right there. But for these Doernbecher 6s, I am definitely going to be searching for a nice outfit to go with these because I refuse to rock these just any kind of way. They have to be rocked right. And of course, with the black cats, they just black, so you can do anything with them. Man, this is crazy, guys. This is crazy, man. You leave in the comment section what you think. I know who got the most heat to me. Alright, and I'm just speaking for myself. I love my collection and I have the most heat if you ask me. But of course you guys are gonna rock with other people, but that's you. But then we have the people that's rocking with just me. Now I fucks with y'all the long way, man. And with that being said, thank you all for coming to the video. You asked for part 2. I brought you part 2 with the newest edition of the family. So man, leave a like if you will. Peace.